Oh. Hey guys, Casual Nerds, Carlos here, and this is kind of weird because this is not my usual cam. My usual cam is set to a nighttime setting. You can see it's day out, so I don't want to change the configuration now and then later because Cage is coming later. My voice is kind of squeaky now because I'm actually down with a bit of a cold. You can see that the wardrobe is gone. It's been like I think it's like 20 years, almost lesser than that. 20-year wardrobe. It's falling apart, getting moldy inside, and it's taking a lot of space. Oh. Yeah, so that's that. It's gonna be a bit of delays here and there because of that. So this is really weird because you guys are here, but my screen is like here, so I need to remember that. So yeah, so even all the way up the ceiling, there's only like the ceiling of the lines left right there, but that's not what we're here for. So it's Chinese New Year, and to all those Chinese, I'm Chinese, a prosperous New Year hit to you all. Whoa, camera just vibrated. Okay, work with me, tripod. So, well, let's get to it. So is this new FFP event, fight some boss and kill him in a number of different ways. The boss itself is not so hard, much more of killing him in the different ways. It's hard to get the timing to get all three in one go, so I actually did a number of times, getting one by one actually. so right here I'm just using a whale 800 attack, not this. I actually use a 600 attack lunette and cleared it, so this boss is not too hard with this setup. With my current setup, I'm using Rain and my Noctis and COD. These three are the main ones. I think everybody have Rain. Getting the 6 stars is really useful right now. And if you don't have Noctis, Burrow, and allies, is he really needed? I think COD is more needed, but Noctis helps because he have the MP recovery for the team, so there's that. If you don't have him, you have to end up using a lot of ethers and items, because I'm using Rain as a full break and also as the setup for his leadership and undermine. And leadership is a lot of MP, like 60. So the pattern here, COD casts the Omniville. You don't have COD, I think you can get Sorais, Delith, or just anyone equipped with the Bar Thundera and Bar Fira. Right, somebody could also equip Kabunko Esper with that skill. So yeah, COD is like just to cast the Omniville there, and also to dispel once in a while, because Rayfia is able to dispel, but sometimes I need her to cure, so take turns, you know. So this is just the way it is. First turn you can see me, Rain is going to just cast his leadership, COD's Omniville, and my Noctis is going to be casting cover. Everyone else is just attacking, so when you're low on health, Rayfia's just pure Raga all the way. And then you use Rain to undermine. And that's about it, and you just keep repeating this cycle, make sure you don't miss any turns on this. So the Dispel comes in when... Let's see if we can get to the part where this great Nian beast. My voice. Let's see whether you can get to the part where he does some preparation. Here it is. So he'll do this preparation and cast this shield on himself. What you want to do is you want to Dispel, and then you want to undermine after that. And then everyone just continue. If your health is somewhat full, like right now, you can just attack him, because once he's being magic break, his skill here isn't that painful. You cast Meteor, 2 for 2, and then you cast Thunderstorm and Hunt. So if you got all your veils up and all your stat up, it's okay to go ahead and attack. If not, if you don't feel confident, you can just guard that turn, because it's rather predictable. You cast this thing, just Dispel and undermine him before you cut everybody else. So yeah, I'm using the ally whale friend just to make this battle faster. So if you get paralyzed, just use this Honor, or you can use items as well. Doesn't really matter. COD has also an AoE clearing of status, so you can do that. Right, so the ally doesn't quite matter if you have basically a good healer with Dispel, a COD, Rain, and Noctis. I think Noctis is more of a bonus for the cover. Otherwise, you can get another attacker, and just to make sure you have enough Athos for Rain, who's casting all the leadership and stuff, is really draining his MP. So cover is just really to slow it down. Actually, he still would drain out. You can see that his MP is like 39 now. I think here maybe I use an Aether or something. Yeah, I believe I use one turbo Aether in this run. So yeah, that's pretty much that. It's just repeating the cycle over and over again. So the achievements is I have to kill it with one, with an item, with an Esper, and with Limit Burst. Technically, you can get all three in one run if you cast all the three things after you see the word overkill, and the damage of these three things comes after the overkill. That is how you get all the three in one run. But I didn't manage to do that because I missed some of the timings. So I end up doing like 4 runs I think. Like 4 runs. I think one of my run was, I didn't die, it's just I messed up, and yeah, and I didn't get a single star for that. Or rather, I got a single star, but I already got a star before. I think it was killed by LB or what. Yeah. So this is, I think, my second run. I think this is the field of the one where I didn't get any. So now we are approaching the low health. So I'm just trying to keep an eye out and also kind of deciding because I need to clear out the Paralyze and cast the Omniville, but I'm also kind of low on health. So Ravia is down here between healing and, you know, and Insana. I think I went for the item. I used Chizuru to use the Unicorn so that I can get Rain to cast his leadership, because this is rather important. You can of course use Focus and Embolden as well, and Cheer. But you know, why waste on 2 units when you have Rain already casting all the 4 sets? So yeah, so this is the part where I kill him with Limit Burst. I think I tried to use an item. I'm using Void Vessel. You can also use some Bomb Fragments. There are a bunch of items that does damage. I think like White Fang, Blue Fangs, but not all the items can be used just like that, because some of the items require you to use the troll skill. So you might want to test it out or search for a list of which is troll and which is not. So yeah, so I did cast Ifrit, but he didn't land on the overkill, and there wasn't even an overkill, I think. So there was a bit of calculation error here. But this is how you kill him. So and pretty much nobody dies, so if you keep that cycle, it is pretty good. And even if someone dies, yeah, I didn't get any of the achievement, so even if anyone dies, it's not an achievement to keep anyone alive. Just so you know. So you can just revive and continue on. So yeah, so that is not too difficult. I did my first run was with a 600 attack Lunette, and for that one I purposely had the Lunette just do basic attack up until near the end, so you can really see with this cycle you won't die. Actually, you can't die. You can't get defeated by this boss unless you run out of mana, that is. So yeah, so that one I'll be just putting it in my Facebook, because the strategy is already in this video. So if you want to check that out, you can check the Facebook page, links in the description. And yeah, and I'll be having KJ over, and we're going to try to summon the New Year units. Yun, it's a cloud in Chinese, not the FF7 one. So Yun, Ling, and Cell. I think they are quite interesting units because they have stackable attack up. So we'll see whether we can get any of them later. And yeah, if you want to watch the previous summon, I think it was Dark Fina, it will be here somewhere. You can go check that out. And that was just me only, by the way. So somewhere here. So I'll be seeing you later in another video pretty soon. Bye bye.